I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and these walls need to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. That Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And that my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. Because deep down in those dark places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me. We use words like honor, code, and loyalty. We use them as a lifestyle, a backbone for a life spent defending something, and you use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to talk to a man who rises and sleeps under the very blanket of freedom that I provide, and then questions the way in which I provide it. I would rather you just say thank you and go on your way. Otherwise, pick up a gun and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
Man, I see in Fight Club some of the strongest and smartest men that have ever lived. I see all this potential, and I see squandering. God damn it, an entire generation of pumping gas and waiting tables. They're slaves with white collars. Look at what our society has done to us. Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need. We're the middle children of history, man, with no purpose or place. We have no Great War or Great Depression. Our Great War is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives. We were all raised by television to believe that one day we'd be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars. But we won't. And we're slowly learning that fact. The only people we can trust is each other. We refuse to be slaves to the machine any longer. And we're very, very pissed off.
That isn't exactly fair.
Okay, you know what? You're right. I haven't been fair to you. You're not fat. I should know. I slept with you. I mean, I guess I must have liked the fact that you look like a taco addict who's had one too many back alley liposuctions. I am sorry. I mean, really. I'm sorry that the new directions are gonna get crushed by the treble tones. Also, sorry that you have no talent. Sorry that you sing like you're getting your prostate checked and that you dance like you've been asleep for years and someone just woke you up. Oh, by the way, have fun riding on your girlfriend's coattails for the rest of your life. Although, you know what? I would just look out for her come the holidays if I were you, because if I were her, I'd stick a stent in one of those man boobs and let your blubber light the Hanukkah lamp for 8 magical nights.
I believe in America. America has brought my fortune. I raised my daughter in the American fashion. I gave her freedom, but I taught her never to dishonor her family. She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. They stayed out late. I didn't protest. 2 months ago, he took her for a drive with another boyfriend. They made her drink whiskey. Then they tried to take advantage of her. She resisted. So they beat her like an animal. When I got to the hospital, her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered, held together by wire. She couldn't even weep because of the pain. But I wept. Why did I weep? She was the light of my life. Beautiful girl. And now she'll never be beautiful again. Sorry. So I went to the police, like a good American. These 2 boys, they were brought to trial. The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison and suspended the sentence. Suspended the sentence! They went free that very day! I stood in the courtroom like a fool, and those bastards, they smiled at me. So I said to my wife, for justice, we must go to to Don Corleone.
You know what I found out tonight? Huh? You know what I found out? Life is like... it's like a puzzle. Except there's no picture on the box. There's no direction at all. It's scattered, broken everywhere. Just when you think you got it. Just when you think you've got it, you don't. There's always a piece missing. There's always something missing. And it all comes tumbling down. And I miss her already. You know, she had the most beautiful eyes. You know, hazel green or something. Should have been me. I should have been the one driving that car. She didn't deserve to go like that. She didn't do anything. We were supposed to grow old together. We were supposed to live together and be happy and have kids, and we were supposed to die together. Now she's gone. I can't believe she died without me. And now that she's gone, there's just this big, gaping hole. She was a piece of my puzzle. A piece of my heart. And knowing how I feel now, I'll probably never get it back.
I was slipping away. That's what it felt like. It was leaving me. But I wasn't afraid. But then I remembered. It was something I was meant to do. Somewhere I was meant to be. The days were unchanging, and every night I dreamed the same dream. The smell of damp earth. The scream no one heard. My heart beating like a hammer against cloth. And I would hear them calling. Voices of the dead. I wanted to follow them to find a way out, but I would always come back to the same door. And I was afraid. I knew that if I went in, I would never come out. When my mother came into my room, I realized that all this time, I'd been waiting for her. I'd been waiting so long that I was afraid she would never come. Nobody notices when we leave. I mean, the moment when we really choose to go. At best you might feel a whisper, or the wave of a whisper, undulating down. My name is Salmon, like the fish. First name, Susie. I was 14 years old when I was murdered on December 6th, 1973. I was there for a moment, and then I was gone. I wish you all a long and happy life.
Let me tell you about Janice Ian. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? So embarrassing. I don't even... whatever. So then in grade 8, I had my first boyfriend, Kyle. It was totally gorgeous. And then he moved to Indiana. But Janice was like weirdly jealous of him. I mean, if I ever blew her off to hang out with Kyle, she'd be like, why didn't you call me back? And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me? So then my birthday came around, which was an all-girls pool party, and I was like, Janice, I can invite you because I think you're a lesbian. I mean, I couldn't have a lesbian at my party. There were gonna be girls in their bathing suits. I mean, she was a lesbian, right? So then her mom called my mom and started yelling at her, and it was so stupid. And then she dropped out of school because no one would talk to her. And then she came back in the fall for high school, and her hair was all cut off, and she was totally weird. And now, I guess she's on crack. Oh my God, I love your skirt. Where'd you get it?
Come on down to the grand reopening of the Swallow Valley Mall. I'll be there. My best friend Tim Heidecker will be there. I think you're gonna like what you see. Ooh, you're gonna like the fake trees. Ooh, you're gonna like all the new stores. Ooh, you're gonna like meeting my new son Jeffrey. Me and my best friend Tim rebuilt this entire fucking mall just for you. So come on down. My dad says it's the best mall ever. You think you know more than my dad? Don't fucking come then! I mean, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't come down to my new fucking mall! So come on down to the grand reopening of the Swallow Valley Mall. It's right off Route 35 in Detroit, Swallow Valley.